these two are my uncle.
Yes.
He Akomplice. He's a pretty big inspiration into my starting interest into music in general, or MPC and boom bap. Let me say that, because I was pretty music inclined when I was little with my parents.
Oh, yeah?
They showed me a bunch of, just like any other parents, they want their kids to grow up being happy, and I feel like that's a part of listening to music, and what makes you happy. That's all it is,
Yeah.
And
his dad though.
Yes.
His dad has the.
My dad, big shout out, Stephen Miles.
His dad, his dad is the one. Like, he influenced me big, and in I don't know, in hip hop mainly. You know what I'm saying?
Just
like,
the knowledge he has.
Yeah, there's just knowledge, and then he created a monster. Stephen created a monster, and then it passes back to his kid. There you go. You built that. You built that.
Yeah.
I remember a Christmas, and he brought over the MPC 2500, and I fell in love with it right away. I started messing with it, and I thought it was so easy. Just there's a thing, you just press buttons, and you press play, and that's it. But no, you had more in detail. You had to chop the samples. You have to try to find the good loop and make sure it's starts good and ends good. And if you mess up something, you have to start over again. You get really irritated. It's a very cool thing to learn. It's just but yeah, I feel like Akomplice is a very big thing that started my interest in boom bap.
It's a hard thing to learn, right?
So, and this is kind of one for both of you. Developing that ear to find the perfect sample and what to use and to chop and put into the MPC. How did you guys develop that? Because not everyone has that skill.
I feel like it's just your ears and your brain tells you what sounds good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can hear like a little snippet, and like, man, I can flip that into something good. And I don't know, man. Like, we could be listening to anything, and normally it goes into auto mode. Like, anytime music's playing, dude. Like, if I hear something, I feel like I could flip. It just happens, dude. It's just I don't know, man. I think the more you get into it, the more
it becomes an instinct.
Yeah, you can't help it.
You can't help
like,
it. And you start hearing things in songs no one else can. You're all hearing like a certain drum behind your ear, and you start noticing like different EQ tips and all that.
I feel like MCs when they listen to tracks, they'll listen to that side of it. You know what I mean? But as far as making beats, they're constantly dissecting crap, dude. Like, constantly.
I mean, I know nothing about touching beat making machines or whatever. But and Cheryl can tell you, sometimes when we're sitting around and just something random comes on, or we're out somewhere and you hear something, it hits you a certain way, and you can see that could be a sample for someone.
Hey, man,
yes.
And if you ever come across something like that, send it my way. For real, because I'm absolutely certain that you have a good ear for that crap, dude. Just anything. Like, my wife has a really good ear for it too, man. I'll tell her to make lists and let me know when she finds something cool, and I flip tons of crap that she has sent me.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter what genre it is. It can be anything.
Anything.
Yeah, anything, dude. It's pretty dope, dude. And it's crazy to watch this kid do it, man. It's cool.
So how did you develop your style to a point where you feel confident that you can put out music or let someone spit over it?
Of course, I started gaining that confidence after high school. During high school, I met some friends. Everyone thinks they're a rapper in high school. So I thought they were just some knuckleheads that were just gonna stay around till the end of high school. But they're still my friends. They're really close. They don't really rap, but they help me express my taste in music, and I love the sound of people just lyrics over my beats. It's like someone cradling my baby. You know what I mean?
That's exactly right. Dude. I couldn't, man.
Perfect description.
somebody cradling my baby, man. That's
it's
so
the
bad,
satisfaction.
Dude. Yeah, that's great.
Someone,
that's bad, dude.
Making love with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like a nice feeling. But it's a different story when someone doesn't do really good on it, and you have to kind of suck up. But it's your beat. It's your kid. You know what I mean? So,
my baby. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's cool,
But yeah, I feel like I gained my expression with music and more advanced with it with high school friends.
Yeah.
I hung out with them like every Friday. Shout out to my dad. I broke the rules. I was rebelling. You know, I had my friends over without asking him. I was being the normal teenage rebellious person, but I'm glad that I had that moment. So I kept on every day. I didn't really pay attention in school. I just focused